So what we have
1 year.
So I know we get new.
people watching all the time on the live stream. For those who may be tuning in for the very first night, Nicole is the wife of the first January 6th defendant, Guy Reffitt, and he has recorded a July the 4th message for us. I believe after he just got through reading the Federalist Papers. Nicole's distracted, so we'll be just 1 second. So he had just read the Federalist Papers, and we're just getting it queued up on the right spot. Okay.
So again, this is from
Guy Reffitt.
All right, love you.
Love you too. First, let me introduce myself. I'm Guy Reffitt, political prisoner, 262-16509. I'm being held in the Fannin County Jail in Bonham, Texas. Today is the celebration of our independence. I stress the word our, not just yours or mine, but all of ours. Independence for the people. Celebration of severed ties to authoritarian leadership and totalitarian control over a free people. I turn to our founding fathers. Published January 11, 1788, Madison, and I quote, "The genius of Republican liberty seems to demand, on one side, not only that all power should be derived from the people, but that those entrusted with it should be kept in independence on the people." And he continues by speaking about duration points, and we'll get to
the screen's on timeout.
spoke of the encroachment of the people's liberties. That time is past. I like to concede to my beliefs as potentially crazy on January 6th, yet I can't concede to the claim of insanity while standing on that location with hundreds of thousands, tens of millions across this nation. What is the most valuable thing in the world? It's not money, lands, nor jewels. The most valuable thing in the world is human liberty. I do not believe that we, born here in America, realize the value of human liberty. It comes to us as a heritage. We accept it as we accept the sunlight, springtime, and the harvest. I'm afraid that we seldom stop to recall the fact that the great blessing of human liberty, as we have it here in America, did not exist before our nation was born. Always remember that there were thousands of years before our country came into being, when the people, men, women, and children, living in many countries of the world and under many forms of government, dreamed, hoped, and prayed for freedom. They lived, labored, and died under kings and emperors or other rulers, never having power, or at most very little, in making the laws under which they were compelled to live. I'll read the Declaration of Independence, 1776. On the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth a separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitled them. And the same respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed with their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience has shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But in a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a desire to reduce them under absolute despotism. It is their right, it is their duty to control all such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Where do we go from here? We can't go back. How do you accept the past and move forward? I say this, facts are facts. Huge laws that we saw coming. Collusion is the axiom we knew it would be. The laptop was exactly as we projected. What about the aliens? Sorry, aliens are still in contention. The others are not, though. The answers are coming. The truth is needed to get to the real reason I am here. I, like millions, saw this coming. "247 years of the purity of oath to protect from enemies, foreign and domestic. This oath shall not be broken to protect your feelings. It's time to turn this ship back into the winds from which it came. We shall not capitulate when confronted with false ideology. Our liberties and independence aren't less attacked, aren't less under attack. It's exponential. We say it's happening. They say we are crazy and extreme, but what they don't say is that it's not happening. It is happening, and this was expected to be a possibility from the inception of this nation. Hamilton wrote this: "In politics as in religion, it is equally absurd to aim at making proselytes by fire and sword. Heresies in either can rarely be cured by persecution. And yet, however just these sentiments will be allowed to be, we have already sufficient indications that it will happen in this, as in all former cases. A torrent of angry and malignant passions will be let loose. To judge from the conduct of the opposite parties, we shall be led to conclude that they will naturally hope to evince the justness of their opinions and to increase the number of their converts by the loudness of their declamations and the bitterness of their invectives. An enlightened zeal for the energy and efficiency of government will be stigmatized as the offspring of a temper fond of despotic power and hostile to the principles of liberty. An over-scrupulous jealousy of danger to the rights of the people, which is more commonly the fault of the head than of the heart, will be represented as mere pretense and artifice, as still bait for popularity at the expense of the public good. Independence is worth living for. It's worth dying for. The former is rarely kept pleasant without the sacrifice of the latter, lest we forget those who have given all to keep it. Marvel at the bombs bursting in the air and enjoy.
Is that it?
Yeah.
So, I'd like to say, if you get to know Guy Reffitt, you know that he's really a smart, deep man. He thinks a lot of things through, and he does a lot of research and stuff. So, that's a lot that he said right then, obviously. And you can probably go back and, really think about it when you go and watch it on the live streams. But because the thing that I was thinking about when I was listening to it is this regime would lock up our founding fathers and throw them right in this J6 Patriot pod for saying those things again in public today. And he didn't see this in the news because it just came out today. But and it's kind of convoluted, but Missouri Attorney General, I think we saw him in Congress a few weeks ago, had this big case against the Biden administration about the censorship of the internet. And we all know they censored all of us who were telling the truth about what this regime was going to do and what they were and who they are and what they're about. The laptop guy mentioned. Well, it came out today that a Trump-appointed judge in Missouri came out and said that they admonished the Department of Homeland Security, the DOJ, all of them, for censoring the American people. The judge even said it was Orwellian, and it was very telling as who they are and what they're trying to do. So we were right about everything is what I'm getting at. We were absolutely right about every last thing, and they threw these guys in jail for being right about their evil. And they would have our founding fathers in jail today. If you dare say some of this stuff on the internet today, this DOJ will use it in court as evidence to put you in jail for 10 years. And it's just the way it is.